and welcome back to Let's Build Hogwarts, part 101. Okay, so today we are going to work on the Long Gallery interior. I do suspect we are only going to get 2 rooms done though. We have got a lot of loom work to do. We've got our dueling club, yay! And so next up would be this room, which will be History of Magic, and then we've got this room, which will be Arithmetic. This room won't be able to be completed just yet because it's got a big empty space there. We need to put the tower on before we can do that one. Right, so let's get some materials, shall we? For our equipment, we are going to need some I think night vision potion might be in order first. We're going to need some stone bricks. I think we have those in every episode, except landscaping. We're going to want some oak planks. Lecterns. Bookcases. Cobblestone. Glowstone. Oak trapdoors. And we need some oak stairs. Yeah. Right. I'll need some lanterns later on, but we'll leave that. We go. We can see. Let's go for that. Okay, so we need to put up our dividing wall that divides these 2 rooms. So we need to come out 17 blocks and then a wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17, and then a wall. So let's raise this wall up. Not that one. That one. Move. Ah. Ah. Oh. Move. Ha ha. In your face. Okie dokie. So how many have we got? Doorways. Whoops. My lovely place. Got 5 on that side and lots on that side. Okay, so if we get our oak planks, find your doorway, and we want 3 blocks from the doorway. So 1, 2, 3, move. And then up. And up. No, I've done that wrong. I thought I had. Oops. Okay, so it's in 2s. Move. 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 So we've got 2 across and then up 1. Move. 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 Yes, you move. Thank you. Move! They're all stuck in there now. Ha ha. Taking the mickey. Kisses. Move. Oh, come on, you're taking the mickey. Right, let's top up my night vision potion. And then let's go get a sword. Oh, now he's gone. Yay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's get our lights in then before my night vision potion runs out. So we're going to have cobblestone ones this time, glowstone ones even. Put one over here, 1, 2, 3. And put some down here. 1, 2 and 3. And one over here. 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to come over here and down 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got the oak planks again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Is that 5? Yes. Comes out 3. Try that. Left turns. And there. Let's put in some bookcases here. It's quite a straightforward basic classroom, this one, because it is just a classroom at the end of the day. There's not a great deal in classrooms other than desks. In fact, I think we're going to pick a different wood for that. Let's go with spruce. It'll stand out a little better, won't it? That's better. Yeah. We'll have them all nice and neat in a row. Oops. And then we're going to stick a lectern in front of them all. Okay, and now we just want some lanterns. Just to spread out a bit of the light. Could be hard to tell until our night vision potion wears off. I think that's going to need one in the middle there. There. Okay, and that's one room done. It's just a basic classroom, like I say. And this one, I think, was the history of magic. Yes. So we're going to grab a sign. And some glow ink. Trying to think what we might not need. History of magic. See, that didn't take too long, did it? In fact, that took virtually no time at all. About 15 minutes. That's good. Oops. This room is going to take a wee bit longer though, because we've got a lot of loom work to do in here. Because this is arithmetic. Now, you might think that arithmetic is just math. It's not in Harry Potter world. It's like some sort of code. Okay, so we're going to put up our dividing wall first. So we need 12 and then our wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just fill in your wall. Go on, now's your chance to escape. Go, go, go. Go on, out my way. That's it. Right. It's a much narrower room, this one. So we're going to try and use up the bits that we've already got in our inventory. Okay, so we've got different wood in here. Right, new inventory. We're going to want some dark oak fence. Dark oak fence. We'll save that if we can. Going to want some dark oak stairs. Some dark oak pressure plates. Some nether bricks fence. Do quite like that. And some lanterns. We have got more coming. Oh, what's that down there? Dark oak trapdoors. Can't tell if that's by the wall or next to it. Right. Right next to the wall. Going to need some dark oak slabs as well. That's not right. I got a bit carried away with that one. Better. Okay, so we're going to put some of the nether brick fences up on the walls. We'll go down this way. I'm going to come 3, 1, 2, 3, and a lantern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's not right. What's going on there? I've miscounted. There we go. In fact, I think we're going to put bookcases. Oops. And a lantern there. That looks a bit better. Right, get this properly because we don't need the fence or the pressure plates. We can just use the stairs and the slabs. Right, okay, let's head towards this door. Get rid of the cobblestone. Oh, that was all that was left. Ah, see, look, they need to get out of my way. Right, so we're going to come in 2 from that way and 1 from that way. 1, 2, and 3. We need more light, don't we? I'm missing some light. Okay. Let's put one over the door. There we go. Right, and same over this side. We're going to come 2 down and 1 in. 1, 2, and 3. 1 in the middle. 1 upside down. I think that door might look better moved. Is there torches or anything on the other side? No. So we're going to move that door over by 1 block. I'll come back and fix that later. Keep a space of 2 before you add the other ones. Space of 2. we go, that will do us. We could do with a little bit more light over there. However, it's all going to start interfering with what we've got on the walls there, because there's a lot of things to go on that wall. We might have to light block it, the light bulb. How are you all finding the light bulbs? Do you use them? Would you rather me not? Let me know in the comments if you'd rather me not use the light bulbs, or if you like the light bulbs, if you find they work really well for you. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so let's fix that wall. Stone bricks. Oops, not that one. Polished andesite slab on the other side. There, the brick fence, and that one, so that can go away. No, no room today. Sit. Oh no. Bye. Spruce door. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Okay, so we have got a lot of things to go on this wall. We might have to put some light bulbs at the top, actually, thinking about it. How we're doing on time? Oh, we're very good. We're 25 minutes estimated there. Right, now I do suspect that this next part will take up most of the rest of the hour. We've got a lot of loom work to do because we've got the alphabet on here. What we are going to do is we are going to cheat ever so slightly. Well, not necessarily cheat, but we're cheating for later on, because we've got a lot of loom work to go on this wall. We've got the numbers 1 to 9 and the alphabet 1 to Z, because that's what the arithmetic is in Harry Potter. So that's what we're doing. But on the Chamber of Secrets, if you remember in my tour last time, we have a lot of loom work to do on the outside of that wall where we put the entrance has been opened, essentially. So we're going to do the loom work to that now, whilst we're doing the loom work to this. We might as well do both at the same time. It saves us having to do a whole nother, waste another half hour doing the same thing. So that's what we're going to do. So for our equipment, we're going to want a loom. We're going to want grey banners. We're going to want the light grey banners. Get to all of those. Get 2 lots of light grey banners. In fact, 3 lots of light grey banners. We're also going to want some red dye, full stack. See, with the dye, you have to have a full stack of that. It's not infinite for some reason. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open my inventory up properly. See, we don't need those. We don't need those. We don't need those. So this is my full inventory. Because when we use the loom will open up your full inventory, which is a good thing because it means you can see everything that you've got in here, not just the hotbar. So that's what we're doing now. We're putting everything in our full inventory because we might as well. So we want the grey banners and the red dye for the Chamber of Secrets wall. We want black banners. Get some black dye. Get 2 lots of that. and we want some white dye. In fact, let's just bring up the dye. Get 2 lots of white dye to be on the safe side. I think we might need some of the light grey dye as well, so let's just stick some of that in there. So these ones are mainly going to be for our arithmetic room, and that one's going to be for our Chamber of Secrets room. We're also going to need the patterns. Get as many of these as you can. In fact, we're going to bring them all in because they probably will all get used at some point. So I'm just going to bring them all in, saves us having to go looking for them later. If they're all here, then they're here, aren't they? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes. And I think, nope, we also want shocker boxes, because you can carry those around with you. You can't with the chests. So whatever you put in these, which is really great, they stay in there. So we're going to grab a red one, and what colour should we go for? I think we'll go for a magenta one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a black and white banner with the alphabet on it, and then we'll make a grey and red one for the Chamber of Secrets, and we'll put that into the shocker box. Okay. Absolutely. Right, so let's put the shocker boxes down. Put the loom down. So it might get a bit choppy here on the video wise because I've got a memory like a sieve. You probably know that by now anyways. So I have to go look it up as I do it. So I cut those bits out. So it might get a bit choppy from here. I'm very sorry. So first we're going to start off with the letter A. Put a black banner and some white dye. Put a couple in there. And we want that far line, not the half one, just the line. And then we want the line on the other side. I can't see it. There it is. And then we want the line in the middle. And then that top one, it's the third of one, not the half one. There's the half one, so that's the smaller one. And then we want some black dye and a border. Hey, we have our letter A. So let's do that again in grey and red. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The far line across there. The far line there. The line in the middle. The little top one, then some grey dye. Not sure this is the same. Ah, it is. Good. We have a red A. Right, okay, so let's put the red one in there. So we can take them upstairs with us at a later date. And I think we're going to give ourselves a light bulb. Give at S light underscore block. Enter. There it is. And I think we're going to stick one at the top corner, I think. 3, okay. So then we're going to go into the middle. I'm going to come down 2, 3, 4. So we're going to come down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, go for 5 on the safe side. And then we'll stick one there. We might have to move that one because I haven't planned that one. Okay. So we'll see how we get on. So we're going to come to the top corner. We're going to come 1 block in, but we're going to come down 5 because we're going to put numbers at the top, but we want to do the letters first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place the A there. Okay. Now for B. For B, we're going to put that banner in. We're going to stick our white die in. We want, same again, want that line on that side, that line on that side, one in the middle, got our H, the bit at the top, so we have A again, the bit at the bottom, take that out, put the black die in, and the border, a B. So we're going to do that again with our grey banners and the red die. So the line either side. Hoping I'm not doing this too fast, but we have got a lot to get through. B. So that B can go there, and then that B can go in there. Oops, there we go. Right, so I think we're going to put a chest down. And we'll put a chest over here, and we can put our black and white letters into those. It doesn't feel right throwing them away. Yeah. We shouldn't need them again, but they're there if you do. If you accidentally knock one off at a later date or something like that, you've got spares in there. You don't have to go through the loom again. C. In there, and some white dye. So we're going for, it's not the half, the quarter. We're going to call that the quarter, top quarter. Then the bottom quarter. Then the right line. And we're going to change our ink back to black. Put in the middle line. The left line, there we go. Change the ink back to black. And there we have our C. Do the same with the grey, because we're going to need a C. So it's the top quarter, bottom quarter, the right line, change your ink, middle line, change your ink back, the left line. You have to do it in that order. If you don't do it in that order, that middle line will go all the way across. Oops, I forgot to actually do it. There we go. Change your ink back and we'll put the out round the border. There we go. So we put our C in there. Oh, got to put it on the wall first. See? Okay, see, this video is going to take a while. Now for D. Okay, so we want our black banner and our white die. We want line on the right, bottom quarter, top quarter. We want the Bordeaux indented pattern. There we go. So that'll be there. I think we have to change the ink first because that didn't look right. There we go. Change your ink, then it's the Bordeaux indented pattern. Take that out now. But we don't need that one again. Mine's gone blank. White die, left line, black die, outline. Hey, it's a D. And we're going to want to grey one of these. It's in opened. There's a D at the end of opened. So a red die, the right line, the bottom quarter, the top quarter. Change your ink. Where's my other ink gone? There it is. Bordeaux indented. Ink back to red. Left line. Ink back to grey. Outline. A D. So put our D in the shocker box. See, it's good doing it this way. I know it's going to take us a while to get through the entire alphabet, but at least we'll have done the alphabet as well for the Chamber of Secrets. So we won't have to do this again with a bit of luck. At least not for the alphabet anyway, because we'll always have them in there. But we want the grey and red ones so that it looks like blood on stone, which is what that message is supposed to be. So now we want E. Okay, E is an easy one. So we're putting our black banner and white die. So it's the left line, the top quarter, the bottom quarter, and the line in the middle. Change your ink to black. Gives you an outline. Yeah, E. Do that in grey because we have several E's in our message. Left line, top quarter, bottom quarter, line in the middle. Change your ink. Border. E. 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 Oh, S, D, E. A, B, C, D, F. Okay, F is another easy one. We just don't do a bit from the last one. F is the left line, the top quarter, do not do the bottom quarter, line in the middle, change your ink, outline. The outline border. I don't know if that's what that's actually called, but that's what I'm calling it. It's the outline border. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the... we need a red one because it's in of. So we need to do it in grey. We need a grey one. And red. So it's the left line. The top quarter. Line in the middle. Change your ink. There we go. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Pause it if you need to, if that helps. But as I said, we need to. I don't want this video to be like 3 hours long. Hopefully I'm giving clear instructions as well as on-screen instructions. Okie dokie, so now it's for G. A little tricky this one, I think. So nice and slow because I might make a mistake with this one. So you want our white die, a right line, change the ink back to black, and we want the top half, not quarter, the half, top half. Okay, then we want, mine's gone blank, the right line, then we want the bottom quarter, and then the top quarter. This is where I'm not sure. Oh yes, there we go, top quarter, and then change that to ink back to black, to the out. There we go, we got a G. We don't have to do a red, grey and red version of this because there's no G in the Chamber of Secrets. It has been opened. Enemies of the... No, there's no G. G. So H. Now in theory, H should be nice and easy. It should just be the right line, left line, but that's not left line, line in the middle, change your ink to black, and do, wait, oh, I forgot to do the actual line in the middle. There we go. Then change your ink back to black and do the outline. We do need this in red and grey as well because there is a H in the message. So left line, right line, line in the middle, change ink to grey, outline. H, H, H. Okay, so I would be the line down the middle, then it's the top quarter, then the bottom quarter, change your ink to black, and the outline. Same for the greys. Line in the middle, straight down the middle. Top quarter, bottom quarter, change your ink back to grey, outlining border. That one was fairly easy. I goes in there, I goes on there, and then in there. Next up, J. Okay, J. So we want the line down the middle. We want the top quarter. And then we want the bottom left-hand square. Be that one. Change your ink to black and do an outline. J. Again, there's no grey and red banner for this because there are no J's in our message. Next up, K. We have black banner and white die. We want the right, left half. Is it half? Yes, just had to double check that quickly. The left half, so it's going to take half the banner. You then want the diagonal coming down to the right. Change your ink to black, and you want the line coming down the middle. Change your ink back to white, and then you want the line going up to the top right. Change your ink to black and do the outline border. Kicking. Again, we only need to do a black and white one of these. We don't need to do a red one. There's no K in the message. Next up is L. Okay, so L is fairly simple as well. Do we go for the half? I think we want the half, because otherwise the border will take too much of it. And the bottom quarter. See, there's our L already. Change the ink to black and do the outline. There we go. A black and white L. Next up, M. Black banner. And our white dye. Now then, we want the line down the middle, change the ink to black, and then go for this lots of lines down, the multicoloured checkered one. It makes your line thinner. Line back, black, ink black to white, left line, right line, top quarter, change ink to black, and the outline border. Okay, so we need to do that in red and grey too. So line down the middle, change back to grey, the stripes down, back to red, left line, right line, top quarter, change the ink and the outline border. M, M, might not have needed two shockers there, never mind. M, N, next, N. Okay, so we want our black banner. White dye. We want the left line, the line coming straight down the middle, to coming down the diagonal to the right, and then the right line. Change ink and the border. Got to do the same for the grey ones. Line down the side, diagonal to the right, down to the right, right line, change ink, border. N. M-N-O. And we need both of these ones too. Black banner, white dye. Okay. Top quarter, bottom quarter, change the ink back to black, and we want the diamond shape. Change the ink back to white. We then want the right line. It almost looks like a C. And then the left line. Change ink and the outline border. Ooh. Same in grey. So bottom quarter, top quarter, change ink, diamond. change your ink back, left line, right line, change your ink, border. O, 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 it's magic. Next up, P, black banner, white die. We want the right line going across, down. Then we want the top quarter, change your die, black die, to the bottom quarter, I believe, bottom half, good job, I double checked. Then change ink again, left line, line across the middle, there we go, black die and a border. Going to need the same for the grey banners. So line down the right, top quarter, change, I didn't actually do that, top quarter, change ink back to grey, bottom half, change ink back to red, line down the left, line across the middle, change your ink, that to grey, and the outline border. I made a mistake there, that's the first mistake I've made. I got to P before I made a mistake. I'm quite impressed with myself for that. So P. P, and I think we'll just dump our mistake over there. Can't see it, didn't happen. Next up is Q. Okay, for Q we want our white die, we've already used up a stack, a diamond, then we change the ink to black, and then we do the right line the side and the black line down the side, the left line down the side, change the ink to white, we do the border, so it's a little bit reverse this one, and put black ink in again, and we want the bottom quarter. So we have a Q, but it's now a white black, what's it called? It's now a black letter on a white banner. Never mind, it'll do, it'll do. Q was hard, that made many mistakes for that one. Wrong trunk. This one. See, look, I made at least two. Dump, dump. Okay, luckily there's no Q in the greys. So next up would be R. black banner, white die. We want the diagonal down to the right line. We then want the top half and then the right line down, the left line down, sorry. Let's change your ink to the black, and where's it gone? We want the top triangle down. Then change your ink to the top quarter. Where'd it go? There we go. Change the ink again. And the outline. Ah. Now we need to do this in the grey and the reds as well. So it was the diagonal across down to the right. Then it was the right line. No, the top half. Yep. Then the right line down. Change your ink with the grey colour to the top triangle. Change your ink back. The top quarter. Change your ink. Outline border. R. Didn't make any mistakes that time. Next up, S. Okay, black banner, white die. We want the top quarter and then the bottom quarter. Change your ink and the diamond. Change your ink again and the diagonal across. Yes. Change your ink again and the black border. S. We have to do that again in the grey. So top quarter, bottom quarter. Change your ink, diamond. Change your ink, diagonal down to the right line. Change your ink, border. It's an S. PQR S. 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 There's a mistake I made. Which you're not seeing the mistakes, I'm cutting the mistakes out. This video is going to be long enough. Where are we up to? Oof, I can't even begin to say. That's a long way. It's... Oops. Sorry. Pressing the wrong buttons now. Right, next up is T. T is quite straightforward. So we have the white ink. We want the top quarter. The line down the middle. It's a T. Change your ink and give it a border. Do the same for the grey and the red. So it's top quarter, line down the middle, change your ink, border. Oh, T's over here. T. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where did the light bulbs? Oh, look at that. I went round one. T. U is next. Okay, U again is an easy one. So line down the left, line down the right, bottom quarter, change your ink and the outline border. We don't need to do a grey one of these. V. Okay, so the V is a little funny looking garment. Doesn't look much like a V. It's a little bit. Okay, so we want the line down the left. Change your ink. And then you want bottom corner like that. Change your ink, and you want the diagonal up to the right line. Change your ink and the outline border. It's a bit of a funky V, but it's a V. It's a slanty V. W. Black banner, white die. We want the bottom triangle. And then change your ink. And you want one of these, oh no, but this one, the bottom pointy thing on the lines. Oh, our special ones are up there, I didn't even notice that. Okay, so then change the ink back to white and do the line on the left, then the line on the right, change your ink back to black and a border. Yay! Ooh. W. Grey banner, because we need a grey W. So it was the bottom diamond, bottom triangle, and then change your ink back to grey. Where's the grey gone? It is. The bottom zigzaggy thingies underneath there, pointy things, I don't know what they're called. Change your ink back to red. Do the left line, the right line, change your ink back to grey, and a border. That's our last red one. That's just enough ink there. So W and V. Nope, sorry, gotta go that way. W. Nearly done. X marks the spot. X, again, is a nice and easy one. It's diagonal line down there, diagonal line down there, change your ink, and the border. There we go. Y for Y. Black banner, white die. We want the diagonal line down to the right. Change your ink, and then we want to cut the diagonal half off, like so. Change your ink back to white, the diagonal line down to the left, and a black border. And last but not least, Z. Z. Black banner, white die, top quarter, bottom quarter. Want the diagonally down line to the left. Change your ink to the border. And there we have our Z. So that's the alphabet. It's pretty cool, really. It takes an age to do it all, which is why we're putting it all in boxes, so we don't have to do it again. So Y and Z. We have got some numbers to do. We're going to do some numbers. Only the black and white ones, though. We don't need to do the grey and red ones. Numbers. Number 1. We've got a black banner and white ink. We're going to go a line straight down the middle, and then we want the top left corner. Change the ink to black, and we want our Bordeaux indented pattern. Change the ink back to white. We want the bottom quarter. Change the ink back to black, and the border. A 1. Chunky one, but it's a 1. We 1 can go there. How do I get the feeling that's not quite right? It looks like a 1. It's going to be a 1. 2. Okay. So we want our banner, our white die, we want the top quarter, change your ink to black, we want the diamond. Change your ink to white. We want the bottom quarter. And then you want the diagonal down to the left. Change your ink to black. 2. One, 2. Number 3. It's a black banner, some white die. We want the bottom quarter. the top quarter, line across the middle, change ink to the Bordeaux indented, then change ink back, I think, line down the right, change ink back to black, and a border. Pizza 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Yeah. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. It's been hard, this one. I got to admit, even I've struggled recording this one. It's taken a lot longer than I planned. So, number 4. So we want black banner, white die. We want the left line. Change your ink back to black, and you want the bottom half like so. Change your ink, the right line, and then the line across the middle like so. Change your ink and do the border. Oops, I'm all drunk. 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so black banner, white ink. Okay, we want the bottom quarter. Change your die and the diamond. Change your ink, top quarter, and then the line, diagonal line to the right. Change your ink, border. Yeah, it looks a bit like a 5. Whee. 5. Black banner for number 6. Okay, so it's black banner, white die. We want the line down the right, like so. Change ink, and then the top half. Change your ink again and then it's the left line, then it's the middle line across, and then we want the bottom quarter, there we go, and then the black outline. 6. So number 7 should be an easy one. It should be top quarter, diagonal line down to the left, change your ink, and border. It's number 7. That one was it. Oops. There we go. 6, 7. 2 left, 8 and 9. 2 left, 2 left. Number 8. White die. We have top quarter, bottom quarter. We want the line across the middle, the line down the right, and the line down the left. Change your ink, border. Let's kind of reverse that one again. No, it's not. Yeah, that looks okay. Here we go. Last one, last one. Black banner. Number 9. So it's white, black banner, white ink. You want the line down the side, down the right, left. Change your ink. Then you want the bottom half. Change your ink. Line across the middle. And then you want the top quarter, and then you want the line down the right. Look at that, we've got exactly enough white dye. We've used an entire stack of white dye. Exactly one stack. Aha. Number 9. Go put these away. 7, 8 and 9. Okay, here we go. So we've got all our Chamber of Secrets letters in there. We didn't need both of those. And that's the arithmetic class. That's all there is in here. I think that was hard work enough, that was. Okay, one last thing, and that's our sign. So let's get our sign. Want an oak sign. Let's put this back to normal, shall we? And some glow ink. And on our sign, Okay, so we're going to go up. Arith, Mansi, Professor Septima Vector. In fact, on that one we should have put Professor Binns, shouldn't we? Let's do that one again. History of Magic, Professor Binns. There we go. Right, and I think that is it. I truly have no idea how long this video is going to take. It has taken me a long time to record this one. I've got to admit this one's been a very difficult one. It's going to be even harder to edit. There's lots of little bits to be cutting out. So, but that's it for today. Next time we're going to go back to the room of requirements and make a start in there. We are going to start the inside structure because there's still lots of, if you remember it from my tour last time, there's lots of pillars, archways and others to put in, and you put them in all three identically. We've got fireplaces to put in all three identically and doors to put in identically to all three. So that we will do next week. So I hope you're still alive after all that, because if that was hard work for me, I imagine that's hard work for you. And I apologise. But at the same time, we've done our Chamber of Secrets letters as well, so we won't have to do that again, which is why I wanted to do it the way we've done it. So when it comes to the Chamber of Secrets, we just got to come down, pick up the shulker box, take it back upstairs, and it's all done for us. We don't have to mess about with the loom all over again. So, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.